Anytime now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Thursday Night Comedy! Yeah! Brought to you by Jugz Sports Tavern in the lovely Kelly Kaufman, proprietor. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, join me and put your hands together for your host this evening. Give it up for 7-Eleven!
Welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready for some comedy tonight, and I hope we have some for you. Balls in, balls out. We've got some great comedy tonight. All our comedians from Comedy Works downtown. Ooh, scared me. It's too quiet. It's like church. Well, we've got plenty of holy water, and I'm willing to share. I don't have a reflection, so you need to beware. You can't scare me. Hide your children. Tonight we have some great comedians. I'm looking forward to them, and I hope you will enjoy them. Right now I want to discuss our weather. It's been very nice. I'm ready for some snow. Anybody here ready for some snow? No. Come on. Okay, well, if it's going to snow, I want snow to close down the whole goddamn city. So everybody gets a day off. Don't give me this little piddly-ass crap where everybody's wrecking because nobody's from Colorado that drives in the snow. Hey! The last time I remember we had a snow, we were at least 6 foot under. Couldn't make it to work, had to call in sick. It was a great time. So I went across the street to the neighbor. Their truck actually made it to the liquor store. I called into work, told them I can't make it to work, I don't have a vehicle. We made it to the liquor store. Of course, my job was only like 3 blocks away from the liquor store, but I didn't tell the boss that. Hey, love you too. Lakeside people, gotta love them. They work dirt cheap and they just keep you smiling and screaming all summer. Just wonderful. So this storm, after we get the beer and we're drinking all day, making snowmen and enjoying ourselves, we go inside, and the lady that lives across the street from me, she has an old wood-burning a wood-burning stove. So we've got the fire going, it's nice, and it's really getting toasty warm in there, and it's an old-fashioned stove, and the stovepipe just goes straight up. All of a sudden I look up, I see sparks, and smoke, and a little bit of flame. So she's in her nightgown and in her bare feet and robe. She runs outside, and me and her boyfriend, who were both Chicanos, were sitting in there waiting, going, what the heck's going on here? I said, should we call 911? She's standing outside going, no, you don't have to call 911. I said, what did you expect, having a taco roast today or something? We had to go outside, and she's standing out there while the place is burning, and she didn't care if we were inside. So the neighbors came out looking for tortillas and beans. He says, no, it's just 2 of us Chicanos getting burnt. You know how that goes. My husband now, he's growing his hair long, okay? He's 62 years old. So there are more men over 50 years old now growing their hair long. I'm not quite sure what that's about. That's almost like the bowling shirt fad. So no, I don't like that either. I thought he said, can I turn you on? I said, yes, please. But can we wait till after the show? Or maybe we got a new kind of license, I don't know. Cool? Oh. Right on. So I'm wondering, why are you growing your hair long? And he tells me, well, Moses had long hair. Oh, that's really loud. Thank you. I said, Moses had long hair. I said, yeah, but Moses could part the Red Sea. You can't even part your own fucking hair. Come on. You leave more hair in the sink. Just because you can grow in the back doesn't mean it's growing up on top. I'm sorry, that's just not going to cut it. Not today. Well, we're going to get started with our comedians. We have a newbie here today. Woo! And her name, hold on a second, I got to wait for my DJ is the manager here. He's also the cook. He's the setup man. We're being recorded tonight also. Hope you enjoy this. The DVDs will be for sale, 10 cents each. Hey, we're trying to make a profit.
What's that?
All right, our newbie. Since the manager is doing all this for me, I told him that she can come on up. So let's put your hands together and give this newbie a nice welcome. True Story T. Come on up, girl.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right.
She's pretty good so far.
I'm liking it. Okay, so these two Jews go into it, but there she is, True Story T. Come on up, girl. Show them what you got.
I hope I can stay up on this. Don't be too long. I have to stay back down here. I will, for real. True story. Hi, my name is Tony, for real. That's rich. First of all, I want to talk about the babies. We were sitting up talking last night, some of my friends, and we were talking about what the grandbabies do. You know how when your kids get a little boo-boo, and you, mama say, oh, baby, let me kiss the boo-boo. And my little nephew went to the bathroom, 2 years old, pulled the seat up, and used that phone, right? Before he could do what he had to do, the seat fell on his little pickle. He went running back to my mom. She said, what's the matter, baby? She said, the toilet fell on my pickle. She said, what? He said, the toilet fell on my pickle. She said, oh, poor baby. She said, no, kiss the boo-boo. Kiss the boo-boo. That's some funny shit right there. It's a true story. Okay. Now, see, I got half-timers. I'm 26 years old, twice. So, to keep me remembering some of my true stories, I got my little tablet going, my skit in. But I forgot my glasses, so you might miss some of it. Because these glasses just for sure, they just keep me from walking into you. Okay? In a minute, I'm gonna pull these shoes off because they don't belong to me. I bought them, but they don't act like it. Paid a lot of money for them too. But me and some of my bitches don't get along. So I won't have them on long, trust that. Okay? God is good, and I want all of y'all to know that. Women, men, quit dealing with these peoples that's got a whole lot of ain't got. They ain't got no job. They ain't got no money. Did I say they ain't got no money? That's simple. They ain't got no money, baby. Trust me. You know it because they don't be jingling. If they ain't got no change, you know they broke. Okay? You know they broke and they ain't got. If they got more than 5 ain't gots, and you talking about, but I love him. Love your damn self. You just as broke as him. This is a true story. I was at one time, but I walked tall. And I just put some, this is what you do. Put 1 nickel, 10 screws. Just walk and jiggle. Perpetrate. Like they do. That's what they do. Them broke motherfuckers, that's what they do. Oh, baby, what you need? What you want? What you got? What you got? What you drinking? Yeah. Well, order me some. Order that broke some more bitch something. Both of y'all be in there washing dishes. Tell me, can I get a chicken bone? No meat. I'm gonna tell you something. I just bought a puppy today. He looked like a little rat. I don't like rats. But I love this puppy because I always said I didn't want no dog that was bigger than my foot. Now I'm scared of the dog because my foot is bigger than him. And it's not working. I get out the shower, boom, there you go. Little motherfucker, you gonna get stepped on. I can't call Ray. I can't call Jesus. I just gotta pray for my little puppy. He only fit in the palm of my hand. And he looks up at you and he says, that's the sweetest little sound you can hear. Cause it ain't one of them babies you gotta change their diapers and shit, and get bottles and shit, kick them to the curb and get them ready for school and bitch at them cause they don't wanna wear this and they ain't got this. I'm like, well fuck it, go naked. Just get the fuck out. It's 7 o'clock, let's go. Keep it moving. If I got to get up and go, goddamn it, you can do too. Don't deal with them ain't gots. Okay, because if they ain't got, you won't have. Not for long, trust me. Okay, you know what? My mouth's so dry right now I can spit dust. This is a true story. For real. For real, can't you see how hard I'm breathing? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. As you see, thank you. That's so beautiful. Is it paid for? Because I ain't got it. I damn sure ain't got it. I ain't gonna have it either. Okay? Recognize. I know I look good. I smell good. But I need help. I'm gonna pull out some applications in a minute. All those that's needy and greedy and can help me get it. I want you to fill out this application for me. I got a part-time job for you. It works if you work it, trust me. Some good benefits too. You get fed. Hot water. I'll think of something else in a minute. I told you my half-timers kick in every now and then. I ain't got the all-timers yet. Although I'm just 26 and a half twice, I gotta keep it moving. I want to say something to you young ladies out there. Ain't too many of us, is it? That's all right. It gets greater later. That's why we're here. Okay, I trust myself. This is a true story. For real though. I want you young ladies out there to love yourself first before you love somebody else. Cause it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Y'all had them little some of them bitches. And you say you love them, and they get older and older and older and older. And they say, I love you, ma. Just tell them straight up, you lying. You lying, you broke motherfucker, you lying. I'm still that gay. Something wrong with that picture. This is a true story. I'm trying to tell you. Keep it real and keep it wet. God bless.
True story T. Give it up for her. Woo! She's talking about she's got a little tiny dog. I got an 80-pound black lab. Her poop is as big as her dog. I pointed that out to my grandchildren. They think I'm really funny now. God loves dogs. They gotta go to the doctor. I said, what? My mom never took me to the doctor when I was sick. Why the hell are we going to take the dog? It's a dog. Okay, maybe I better take that back. We might have some dog lovers in here. I happen to be the owner of 3 dogs, 3 cats, and a lizard. I want to tell you about my cats. I'm not a cat person, but evidently I am now. We have twins. They're black and white. One is fuzzy, and the other one is slick-furred. Well, the slick-fur, she's shy because she's very shy. You go to pet her, it's like, oh, no, don't touch me, please. And then you touch sexy man, who is sly, and you pet him real nice and long, and he looks up at you and he says, meow, I'm sexy. And then I have a Siamese. She's my attack cat. Every time my grandchildren's dad come over, she attacks his leg, wide open, claws right to his thigh, and I said, good kitty, here's some catnip for you. Somebody comes to the door, she runs to the door. I said, you expecting somebody?
It's been a while.
She's going to answer the door. I don't know who she is. And then they say, well, can we let the dogs in? I says, no. Sugar's in the house. So I'm not afraid for Sugar, I'm afraid for the dogs. Because she's going to hurt them. She's chased a dog from the front door all the way down the driveway and halfway down the block. And the dog was crying and she hadn't even touched him yet. We're setting up some more tables here in the front so that people can actually hear what's going on. So bear with us. Okay, so these two Jews go into the bar. No, I'm kidding. We don't allow Jews in our bar. No, that's not right either. Sorry. We do allow Jews. I think. Is there anybody in here who's Jewish? Good. Yay! Right on. So, I know how to kill two Jews. You throw a penny in between them and they fight to the death. Yeah, this is funny stuff, come on. Okay, two priests. You throw a boy in the middle of them and see who they fight to the death. And then the winner gets Michael Jackson. Oh, that's right, he's not here anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss Michael. Okay, that's enough of him. All right, are we ready for some more comedy? I think we got tables. Are we moving people up front here? Ma'am? Anybody? Somebody? No? All right. Well, our next comedian, I hope my DJ's ready. Mr. Pang, are you ready? Hang on. Mr. D, are you ready? No, Mr. D. No. This is Charles Pang who's coming up now, sir. I'm sorry, we're not real organized, but you know. It goes with the territory. All right, here we go. Our next comedian is another Comedy Works protege. He's great, he's funny. Put your hands together for the most honorable Charles C. Pang. Mr. Wang Chun tonight.
Thank you, 7-Eleven. Thank you. It's like a baton relay here. Go! Thanks for coming out, guys. Give it up for the lovely ladies at this table over here. How are ya? So, my name is Charles Pang. I am Korean. South Korean, just to let you guys know. But I will tell you, my parents raised me like I lived in North Korea, which was terrible. Yeah. And then you get out into America and you're like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And then, you know, they never taught me about racism as a kid. I just kind of stumbled upon it. Like, I left North Korea and went into the world. And I ran into a homeless guy who was just like, Charlie, is that you? And I'm just like, how the hell does this guy know me? And he's just like, Charlie, I knew that was you. Come over here. I'm just like, all right, what's up? And he just told me, shake the hand that shook the world. I still don't know what that means, but I shook his hand, and he went into some kind of like flashback, you know, and he's just like, and the point of the story is, I go back to my dad, and I'm just like, Dad, you know, this happened. Did you know that Charlie was a derogatory slur for Asian people during Vietnam? No. And he was like, of course. And I was like, all right, you're a dick. Like, you knew that, and you still name me Charles? I don't know. But that's when, like, my mom comes in, God bless her, because she was like, actually, I picked Charles. He was going to name you Peter. And I was like, Peter Pang. Awesome, Dad, you know, you're still a dick. I don't know what do you prove it. But it was funny because 10 years later, I met a woman, her name was Mickey Musso. I was like, man, that would have been awesome. Just like, you've been cordially invited to the Peter Pang, Mickey Musso wedding, you know? At Never Never Land. Probably Google directions. You can Google directions for anything. You guys should try Googling directions from China to Taiwan. And you'll get like 3 pages of directions. It's crazy shit. It's a bunch of rights and refs, you know, for the first 48 steps. Then you hit a fork in the road, which I was like, really? Like, they have forks in China? That was weird. And then step like 68 or something like that says, no joke, swim across the Pacific Ocean. Which was weird because the step before that was get on a ferry. So I was just like, what happened to the ferry? You didn't tell me to bring a snorkel, you know? Like, and, you know, I was just thinking like, man, that would have been a good lawsuit. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just all about easy money. It's the Asian way, I guess. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. People kind of look at me as an Asian, but I'm American, you know. I was born here in Colorado. People come to me and they're like, where are you from? I'm like, Aurora. And they're like, no, where are you from? And I'm just like, how the hell did I get this wrong, you know? I'm not that high. But, you know, it was weird because my dad actually told me, he was like, did you know that our last name, Pang, is a Chinese last name? And in Korea, it's actually pronounced Bong. And I was like, well, that explains the eyes, I'll tell you that. But that's weird to me because you put so much effort into thinking about that and nothing about the Charlie, you know, like, I don't know. It's just kind of a flip-flop here. But, you know, there's a lot of, you know, lost in translation between Asian American culture and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys also know that there are some Asian cultures like China and Vietnam, I know for sure. Their language doesn't have a word like our definition of forever, which is why they only love you long time. Think about it. If you know, it's like, it sounds bad, but it's stereotypical fact, I'll tell you that. You like that one? But, you know. Oh, prostitutes. Where are we going to go with that? Any singles here? No. Man, it's going to be a rough night for me, I guess. Yeah, you keep drinking that fishbowl, buddy. He's going to get lucky tonight. If you make it past the fishbowl. But I commemorate you. I don't drink, which is why I don't get laid as much as I'd like to, I think. Because I'm like a pretty good-looking guy, right?
Yes, you are.
Thanks, 7-Eleven, I appreciate it. Just to let you guys know, when I first met 7-Eleven, I was just like, alright, I can't be this high. I'm constantly asking myself, am I really this high? You know, and it was crazy. I'm glad I'm doing this show, but I almost didn't, just because I would like listen to the voicemail and it'd be like, hey Charles, this is 7-Eleven. I'd like to pay you X amount of dollars for 15 minutes. I'm just like, what is this, like a scam or something? It's just like, every 15 minutes she's just calling. Oh yeah, I bet. 7-Eleven. Give it up for 7-Eleven, please. So where was I? Dating. Dating's pretty tough because, I don't know, women come up to me and they just say, like, I don't know, some of the stupidest stuff. I had a girl come up to me and she's like, oh, did you know that you have the same name as T-Pain, the rapper? And I was like, his name is T-Pain, not T-Pain. You're black, you should know that, right? I hate to be racist, but hey. But you know, I got her back home, and I got a Tempur-Pedic bed. I don't know if you guys have slept on that yet. I got it because I really wanted to test out if that wine glass demonstration also works with a bong, you know? It does. But it was weird because when I met this girl, you know, I met her online. I don't know if you guys have done online dating and stuff, but you know, the profiles is just like, you know, height, which is always like 5'10" or something like that. You know, just like, alright. Or 5'0". I don't see any of those girls over here. But then they have like the body type and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, jacked or fit or average. Average is like my favorite one because I think everybody's like perception of average is a little bit skewed. Because she came in and I was like, that's average? I was like, shit, I look like an AIDS patient or something like that. You know? Because, you know, we're like on the Tempur-Pedic and she's just fucking me. And I'm just like, slowly like sinking into my mattress, just like, oh my god, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm like pinching her, just like, I need to breathe! Yeah. I'm not into squashing. I just actually found that out on Dr. Drew. That's a weird fetish you guys could probably learn from. I don't even want to talk about it. But I did meet, I don't know, I met this girl and I think that she's like my soulmate. It's hard to explain. I freaked her out because I told her I wanted to marry her. It was a little early, and she's still living with me, which is crazy. I don't know what's up. But I call her my girlfriend, even though she hasn't really replied to my Facebook relationship status request. You know, I'm staying optimistic if I can. But, you know, she's a roommate, and she's kind of teaching me about communication skills between men and women. You know, like, I look at stuff that you know, you guys might not look at the same. Like a maxi pad commercial, I would look at that, you know, that demonstration. You guys are all familiar with it, where they pour out like that pitcher of liquid into the maxi pad with that blue liquid. It's always that blue liquid. And it's like that whole picture. Is anybody else just like, that is so disgusting? Like, at what point is that lady just gonna be like, I should go to the bathroom and check this out? Or is that why she's so crabby all the time? Because she's just sloshing around liquid all day at the office. It's like, don't talk to me. Is that chocolate? Oh, that's a little, that hit some notes. But I'll tell you what, you know, she's got kids and stuff like that, and these kids, like, man, they just throw shit all the time, and you know, they're spilling like big gulps all the time. I actually carry around maxi pads, and you know, when something spills, it's just like, bam! It's like a little sham wing or something like that, you know? So, but, you know, with these kids, I want to teach them the right thing, and it's really hard. There's only 2 of them. You know, and I like have a bigger appreciation for John from John and K+8, and just having to deal with 8 kids, you know, like I understand why he's in the situation he is. It's like, I know why there's a K+8 and there's no John +8 on weekends and holidays following that show, you know? Because it's probably like, yeah, fuck that. To spend a day with each one of them, and then kind of save one if you do the math. But I like think about it, like the hard issues, you know, like racism. You know, like these kids, she's white, and the kids are half white, half Vietnamese. So, you know, if we go out, we actually look like a couple. Everybody's talking about adopting dogs. I don't know if this was like the month or the week to do that, but we went and adopted a dog, and we were at the animal shelter, and the kids were like, oh my god, that one right there. And I was like, and he runs up, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so cute. And I pick him up, and I'm just like, oh, I could just eat you up. And everybody pretty much reacted the same way. What do you want to name him? Scrumptious? No, you can't do that. And the kids were like, why was everybody laughing, Charles? And I didn't know how to reply, you know, so I was like, all right, how do I teach him this? You know, and I just couldn't think of anything. And then finally, one day, you know, we were watching the History Channel, and the History Channel's got like some crazy reality shows these days. My favorite is this one called Gangland. Are you guys familiar with Gangland?
Yeah.
Kind of? Some of you look like you might have been on the show. Just kidding, don't stab me. I don't want to get stabbed. I will tell you, I've been watching that show so much, I kind of get like violent tendencies, you know? But I'm not that big of a badass. Like I just walk around with my mechanical pencil just like like pretending to shake people. It's like, you're lucky I had my finger on the eraser, motherfucker. But, you know, I caught an episode, you know, just on a regular gang, and you know, normally when they show you like these pictures of these guys, they always like block out their eyes. I don't know why, it's just always their eyes. They're all shot up, but it's just like... And then I caught an episode on this gang called the Asian Boys. Yeah, I know, I was just as scared as you guys were. I was like, what is this, like a tutoring group or something like that? So I was like, hey kids, come in here, let's learn about the Asian Boys. And we sit down, and man, these kids, it's like 40-year-old men calling themselves Asian boys, and I'm just like, man, that is a pretty good tactic to get kids in. It's just like, yeah, go hang out with those Asian boys, get good grades, you know? They're just recruiting like crazy. But the thing that really got me was that we're watching this episode, and their lines are just like... And I was like, that was racism. But he wasn't paying attention. I don't have DVR, so I was like, fuck. But, you know, I don't know. It's just a different perception of the world, I guess. I was driving today, and I saw a bumper sticker that said, I love all my students with autism. What about the rest of the students, right? And I told the girl about that, and I was like, and she's like, no, she was probably a special ed teacher. It's like, why would you think that? And I thought maybe that's where the disconnect is. You know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm really going with that. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty much done here, guys.
Hey, Charlie!
But you guys have a great lineup here. I just gotta pretend I'm like a mic stand. Sorry I don't have a better closer, but you guys have been awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. 7-Eleven, thank you very much.
Charlie!
Charlie said, Pang. Mr. Wayne Chung himself. When I was going to elementary school, a lot of the people thought I was Oriental because my mom used to make my ponytail so tight. They used to thought, are you Japanese? I says, no, I just have a headache. I got pictures and I thought myself I was Oriental. I didn't look like anybody else in my family. Well, it was because of the hair. And so now my eyes are just that way. Oh yeah, I forgot, I go to the dispensaries. Are we all in favor of dispensaries? I should have known you were a bunch of potheads. You know the kitchen is open. And the fries are great. We got sweet potato fries. I've lost 60 pounds in 6 months. I was 240 pounds and 5'4". Okay, well I've lost 60 pounds now. I'm now 5'3". I didn't know half of that was height. I said, great. Then as I lose weight, I look down and I've got this thing that's in a hernia. I've named him Hannibal Lecter. We're going to get rid of him soon. We're going to have a funeral for him. It's about time. So, oh my God, he weighs 20 pounds, so I'm going to meet my goal where I have to have this operation. Liposuction my ass. I've lost that already. I've lost my boobs. Well, no, they're there. They're just a little closer to the ground now. What are you going to do? Everything goes south. Gravity's doing its thing. Mother Nature's walking right across my face at a very good pace. Thank you very much. But now that I'm old, I can get away with a lot of crap. So, oh, I don't have to do that. I'm old. I've already done that. You do it. No, oh, I can't pick that up. Oops. Well, maybe I can, but I'm not letting you know. But I like being old. It's pretty cool. I didn't know anything about race when I was growing up. I just knew I was Catholic. There were no Mexicans in my neighborhood. There was one Mexican family, I swear to God, lived on the corner. Their name was Gomez. The rest of us were Spaniards. This I found out after I was in junior high school. There were so many of us, I thought that was the population. When we went anywhere, it was a caravan, and yes, we are very good at carpooling. We can't get 10 people into a Volkswagen. I work at the Valero up here, up the street. And I am learning Spanish, so yo estoy aprendiendo español. Yo hablo inglés and yo hablo español. So now I can say have a nice day in 2 languages. I've learned how to beg in 2 languages. Would you like to make a donation to Children's Hospital? I get a donation at Hospital de Niños in the hospital, and I get the money out of them. And they're more generous, and they can't speak the language. I don't understand that. But of course, there's 8 of them living in a what do you call the place where there's no bedroom, but, a studio. And they're all driving brand new trucks. Okay, my dad had a truck. He had lights everywhere. It looked like a Christmas tree. I couldn't believe it. And then when he'd pull up out front, he had a horn. I swear to God, when he pushed the horn, it da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, your dad is here. I said, yeah, I guess he is. I thought it was the ice cream man. I didn't know. I had a great upbringing. All of my uncles and my aunts, they were a bunch of comedians, bunch of cards. I had no choice but to go this way. I had an Uncle Pete and an Uncle Paul, and I swear to God, in every Chicano family, there's a Pete and a Paul, and they're married to a Marie. Well, my Uncle Pete was married to my Aunt Marie, so I knew it was true. And they were really bad twins. They were the second to the last to be born. And they were always in trouble, all the time in trouble. So my grandmother went to the priest and said, what can we do? So he said, send me Peter. Get that to the priest, send me Peter. So I will talk to him. So he goes to the priest, and he's sitting in his office in the rectory. Rectory. Isn't that something? Priest, rectory, boys. It's kind of got a pattern going here. Excuse me. So the priest asked my Uncle Pete, do you know who God is? My Uncle Pete, he's like shivering in the chair, and he goes, do you know where God is? He didn't answer me, he's still shaking in the chair. He goes, now, you go find your brother and you just discuss this with each other. So he runs hauling ass home, he grabs my Uncle Paul, they go into the barn, and my Uncle Paul says, what, are we in trouble? He goes, yep, God's missing and they're trying to blame us for it. This is a true story. These guys are brutal. I said, great. Well, let's get on with some more comedians. So we've got our next comedian. He's a fat, funny Latino. He told me to say this. And this is all I get to tell you about him, and you'll understand why. So let's put your hands together for the most talented Vinnie Montes.
Hey, Vinnie!
Thank you. Órale, qué rollo? Where's my people at tonight? Fuck yeah, baby. We've always got backup though. What's up, kitchen? Shit, man. I grew up in the barrio. I come from a hardcore area in North Boulder. The hood of Colorado, baby. I mean, I'm from Boulder, but I'm not from Boulder. I don't wear Birkenstocks. I don't smoke pot. I smoke crack. I don't stop for those goddamn prairie dogs crossing the street. I speed up. And inevitably, there's some Subaru driver that'll come flying by. You can't do that! Fuck you, puto! Check it out, eh? I was confused growing up in Boulder, a Mexican. You know, I do a lot of shows, and did a show recently. I walk out, like, Vinnie Montes, there's a guy in the back, he's like, yo, Vinnie! I'm like, I'm Mexican, he's like, fuck you, Vinnie! Oh, shit. Did a show in Nebraska not too long ago, and I'm trying to keep this from the Boulder people, but weed actually grows naturally in the cornfields in Nebraska. And I'm wondering, like, what happens if the Boulder people find out? Somebody's gonna be like, calling 911, a farmer. 911 emergency. Yeah, there's a bunch of Subaru just pulled into my cornfield. They're forming a circle and there's a cloud coming from the middle. Singing Kumbaya and shit. Oh, Boulder people, man. I was in line getting coffee the other day. This guy's in front of me and he's like, hey, where are you from? I'm like, North Side? Like, where are you from? He's like, Nobo? I'm like, Nobo? He's like, yeah, North Boulder. And I'm like, I gotta kick your fucking ass. Nobo, that's retarded. That's like the opposite of an energy drink. Like you drink a Sobe to get all fired up, and then you take a Nobo to go to sleep. It's like the women in South Boulder driving Dodge Caravans yelling out, yo, Southside soccer moms, bitch, yeah. Fucking retarded, man, I don't know. Found myself in Target not long ago, and I hear, code yellow to electronics, code yellow to electronics. So I go to the microphone like, hey, what's a code yellow? He's like, we got a Mexican in electronics. So after I knocked his ass the fuck out, picked up the microphone like, I got a jacked up bigot, now 5, jacked up bigot, now 5. Somebody want to come clean his ass up and shit, but I couldn't leave my people hanging. Run, putos, they know you're here! 4 Mexicans high-stepping it out the door, and me too, because I know guilt by association. Oh, grew up with a pure traditional Mexican mother, about 5 foot tall, 100 pounds, pure ass whooping in her veins. My friends could come home with, like, you know, a little scrape to their knee, like, oh baby, it's gonna be okay. Not my mother. Come home with a compound fracture, she'd be like, immediately revert back. Last time I was mouthing off, see me, and God punishes without a belt, puto. Where is the love? Where is the love? I don't have a traditional Mexican job. Let's get this shit out of the way. I'm a police officer. I know there's a couple Mexicans in here, they're like, that's fucked up, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're a really good crowd. I profile like a son of a bitch. And my family's getting sick of it. Stopped my mom again the other day. Charlie jumps out of the car, Mijo, stop me again. I'm like, look, you get back in the car! Do I really need to deport your ass again? I feel bad for my mom, she's Mexican, she can handle her own shit. If you think you can, eh? If you think you can. I'm a comedian, mother. I hate dealing with drunk women. They're always lying to me like, officer, you're so good looking. I'm like, really? No. Not even close. We get a lot of suicidal people, you know, we get there, we want to meet their needs and everything, but 8 hours later, 20-degree weather, I'm like, yo, homie, wrap it up, eh? You really got bullets in that gun or not? We really don't do that, sir. Oh, there went the fishbowl. Was that the fishbowl? Oh. Fishbowl down on aisle 4, fishbowl down on aisle 4. Woo, I drank
one of those fish bowls in Philly one day, man. I got fucked up. You know, the other day I was standing on the corner, you know, and I'm at work, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, excuse me, I need a little bit of help. I'm like, evidently you do need help. He's like, you don't seem to understand. I lost my keys and there's somebody locked in the back of my car. I'm like, this is why I want to be your fucking partner to begin with, dude. Always some bullshit with these cops, man, you know. I fucking lost my keys. Oh, you may think I get all the perks that all the other cops get. It's really not true. I'm never going to go to an out-of-control sorority party and have them run out the door, start stuffing $1 bills in my pockets, thinking I'm there for entertainment. I mean, the best that I could hope for would be like go to a cougar party. They'd come out, they'd be like, Mildred, he's just going to have to do. Let me see your stick, pal. Oh, craziness, craziness. I hate getting drunk and going out and partying because I automatically become the personal breathalyzer for everybody. Hey man, run me through the field sobriety test. So I look for the hot chicks when this comes up. I'm like, well, I got a field sobriety test. It's in my car. Well, it's gonna be when I'm in there and you need to blow.
Oh.
It's gonna be a short test. Oh, crazy. We had a fight the other day and I got there and there's these two young kids on the sidewalk. I'm like, hey dude, you guys see what happened? He's like, yeah man, I saw what happened. I'm like, cool man, can you come over here and give me a written statement? Dude's like, a written what? He's like, I can send you a text message. So for the sake of argument, I'm like, all right, dude, send me a text message. 15 minutes later, I get the text message. It literally reads, the number 2, to Popo. I ain't no rat, biatch. But that's not the worst part of it. I should have never given out my number because I get these random texts on Saturday nights, you know. Hey, Popo, what are you doing? How many Popo of you are working right now? Popo, we're out of beer. Can you do a run for us? Oh, crazy stuff. Halloween's coming up, you know, and every year I always look forward to the masquerade balls and the nights everybody goes partying out. Last year there was this girl on the sidewalk and I'm in my patrol car rolling down the street and I'm like, dang man, that girl looks like a cotton ball or something. So I pull up like, hey girl, what are you? She's like, I'm Melissa. And you're a dirty officer. Yes I am, yes. You know, so she starts rubbing up on my car, cleaning it. So I took the PA and I'm like, and she's starting to get into it, but my boss came around the corner and I was like, shit! I'm like, get down on the ground right now! I don't know, sir, she just attacked my car like a cotton ball or something. Oh, Jesus. My mom likes to ride along every once in a while. Fuck. And I always get that one drunk guy. I'm like, sir, look, you're gonna need to go to detox tonight. You ain't going fucking nowhere, asshole. My mom's, Mijo, you need backup? I got this, Mom. I'm at work, remember? Oh, you brought your mom with you, did you, to work? Mijo, you want my spit razor? Oh, my mom always got my back. Where I work, people do a lot of crazy shit, like climb mountains, and they don't know how to get back down. So I get there, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Does it actually look like I've been up a mountain? You know, pissed off, start yelling back down, like, no, sir, you can't jump down on top of me. No, I'm not actually inflatable. Is that your fucking Subaru with a parking lot? Because if it is, I'm towing that bitch. I am towing it. Yeah. Here's the thing. I After being a cop for 13 years, here's what I'm really convinced about. Rednecks don't like being pulled over by Mexicans. This lifted kid Ford F-150 passed me the other day with a bumper sticker that read, "Send them all back and build a wall," and I was all, "Rip, rip, rip, boom." As soon as he pulled over, man, I just couldn't wait. I just hit him like a machine gun as soon as his window came down. "Licencia, reacción, seguranza, iba, ándale, cabrón." Get out of the car, puto. Shit, for some reason he was in the back of my car. And I couldn't resist. I just turned on the Mexican music. I looked at the room, he's like, "Fuck, what's going on?" And then I just hopped out of my car and I just started firing off my 6 shooters. "We ain't going back, puto." Apparently my people can't go to Mexico or Arizona anymore if they're comfortable about it. So I'm preparing my people here in Colorado. This vato passed me the other day and I was like, "Whoop, whoop, whoop." As soon as he pulled over, he leaned out the window. "Hey, vato, what did you stop me for?" I'm like, "You're not familiar with MPC, Mexican Probable Cause?" He's like, "Hey, no, vato, what is that?" I'm like, "If the tires and the wheels cost more than the actual vehicle you're driving, that is Mexican Probable Cause. If your name appears on your car in any location in Old English font, that is Mexican Probable Cause. If instead of a throbbing bass, I hear a throbbing accordion, that is Mexican Probable Cause. And if the Virgin Mary appears on your car in more than 2 locations, that is Mexican Probable Cause. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vinnie Montes. It's been a pleasure being with you. Peace out.
Vinnie Montes, everybody. Vinnie Montes. He resides in one of the widest towns in the United States. The town is so wide it's a miracle it could bend at all, considering where the stick is. Now, when I was going to high school, we used to go to Boulder. It used to be really a lot of Latinos in Boulder at that time. Of course, the drugs were better and cheaper. I graduated in 1969. I thought I was the drug revolution. I always told my mom I want to be the first marijuana farmer to make my parents proud. Well, they're not around now, but I'm a marijuana farmer and I'm proud. It's legal in my house. I got a license. And it's not a green card either. Well, it could be if I'm touching the plants and touching the card, touching the plants, touching the card, turns green. But I do like all the dispensaries. Everybody can now there's more dispensaries on every corner in North Denver now. There used to be bars on every corner. Now you got people with signs saying free joints. I pulled right in. I said, "Well, I'll take one of those." And they said, "Well, you have to have a license." I said, "I got a license. It's on my card. Didn't you see it?" I come from the day and age where my dispensary would deliver. And you call them up and tell them, I need my stuff. And will you pick me up a 12-pack of Bud Light while you're at it, and stop at 7-Eleven and get me some smokes too? You don't do that now. Now you have to have a license to actually walk into the building. That's okay. There's Freakies up the street. I can get my pipes there. Rolling papers. There's Valero. We do sell cigarette rolling papers. Okay, we sell blunt wraps. Oh, what the heck? Man. D, you gotta stop drinking. Oh my God. Well, this is fun. I'm having a good time. I hope you're all having a good time. Yay! Right on. Got some great comedians. I'm really enjoying this. I see we have Burrito Giant in the house. Anybody been eating at Burrito Giant? You can get you a freaking burrito for $1.25 with chicharrones. For $1.25. I gotta go with that. I like beans and cheese and tortillas and so on. Well, not anymore. I feed them to my husband now, trying to kill him. We got any married people in the house? Hey. Well, I'm sorry. I've been married 40 years to the same man. No applause. The bastard refuses to die. I told him, "Do you know how much money you're worth dead? I know somebody that knows somebody that might know somebody." And my kids are ready to go to Disneyland. My grandson, this is a true story. We're in the kitchen talking about going to Disneyland. I said, you know, when your Bumpo croaks, he's Bumpo, I'm Nana. When Bumpo croaks, we're going to Disneyland. No sooner did I say that, he ran into the living room. He tells his Bumpo, Bumpo, make it sound like a frog. He said, what? Boy, why do you want me to make it sound like a frog? And he says, well, because Nana says, when you croak, we're going to Disneyland. I don't want to go tomorrow. All right, are we ready for another comedian? Right on, let's get with it. We got a new one, he's not on the bill, but I'm ready. He's funny, he's from Comedy Works downtown. Put your hands together for Brent the Great.
Hey, Brent!
All right, thank you. 7-Eleven. Give it up for everyone you've seen today. Vinnie and Chuck Pang and the DJ who is always on point. Good Lord, DJ. Seriously, how much weed have you been smoking today? I'm gonna do this so I don't get a little feedback. Holy God. What's up, Jugz? What's up? What's up, $20 Fishbowl crew? What's up? Fuck yeah. You know you can spend $5 and drink all night, right? Just throwing that one out there. Or if you throw some lace on your legs, you drink for free. But you gotta tuck that shit in between your butt cheeks, so be careful. I know, we are close to Lakeside. Watch out, my friend. Yikes! No, I do believe I told you to tuck it between your legs and throw in some lace. It is dark, but you do look like you have an Adam's apple, sir. I got it all! I got me a truck and a studio and some fucking lights.
We love you.
I got the Mexican, he says. That's what he says. I got the Mexican, man. Aren't you the Mexican, sir? Am I white? No, I'm actually black. This is just a birthmark. This is... Yeah. Watch out for that one. Oh my God. I had some interesting jokes I wanted to say before. Oh! When I first came in here, I thought it was awesome because the sign said no colors. And I think Vinnie, the cop, has to go change because he's wearing red, and I know... I'm gonna fuck with that copper. It's alright, he's packing. He knows what's going down. Good to be back in America, people. It really is. Really is good to be back in America. I was just down in Texas recently. Woo! That place sucks! Good Lord! Anybody from Texas that admits it? Yeah, you can keep that fucking woohoo and go the fuck home. I hate Texas. I was down in Texas. This guy sees me at the gas station, sees my license plate, goes, "Hey man, why do you Colorado people say Colorado funny?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, y'all call it Colorado. Y'all say Colorado. You know, the Indians didn't call it Colorado." I'm like, "Yeah, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure the Indians called it home." Been wrong before. And I hate traveling. Like, every time I travel, it sucks. Like, I would rather drive than fly, because every time I fly, they always stop me for these weapons of mass destruction. The WMDs from BIC. Really? What are you afraid I'm going to do with this? Tamper with the lavatory smoke detector? Fucking call for an encore from the stewardess for the seatbelt instructions? It's like, yes, baby, lift that flap and slide high, high, up. So the gas station says to me, she goes, "Mr. the Great, you're not allowed to take this lighter on the airplane." I'm like, "Oh, all right. Well, you can have my lighter. I'm going to keep this half ounce of weed stuffed between my ass cheeks. I'm going to go fly like friendly skies." Yeah. Because you know what they say, right? The safest way to fly with drugs is where? In between your butt cheeks. That's right, fishbowl guys. That's right. Just make sure you double bag it. Because, yeah, you can really fuck up some good chronic that way, I tell you. I got down to Texas, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. God, this shit burns, man. Whatever, everyone likes their own brand, right? Yeah! It's like smoking your own Dutch oven. Yeah! Yes, it is awesome. It is awesome. It's great, man. I saw the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life today, which is hard because I'm from Boulder. And yeah. I'm driving in Cap Hill, which is another gay neighborhood. And I don't know why I have this gay theme going on, but I see, it was nice today, and I see this like a bunch of Harleys riding. And I'm a huge bike rider, I love it myself, and every time I see them, like, ah, yes, you guys fucking rock, and they're just flying bikes, looking all cool in leather and shit. And then at the end of this line, about 5 bike links behind them, I see the gayest thing. I see 2 dudes riding on one Harley Davidson. Yeah. I don't think 2 dudes can ride any bike at the same time and it not look remotely gay. Right? The only thing gayer than 2 dudes on a Harley is 2 dudes on a Vespa scooter. Yeah, that's just really gay. Like, hop on, Chad. Me. What is that, Chad? Nothing. Don't worry. Just keep going, buddy. Feels great. Feels great. It's gross, man. I am, though. To out myself a little bit, I think I am 3/4 gay. I'm pretty sure I'm 3 parts gay. Like, I'm not full on there. Like, I'm like 1 jar of peanut butter away from being really gay, because just hear me out. You're gay. Hang on. Mother, really? You want to go there? Drunken Tourette's has already kicked. He's like, just fucking say something. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Just fucking yell you're gay. All right, you're gay! What? I don't know, man. You just said say something. I'm gonna put on my tights and tuck my balls between my legs. Drink some more free booze. I hope this thought goes away. Go away, thought. Go away, thought. Go away. I'm 3/4 gay, partner. Check this out. I'm 26. Hold on! Jesus Christ! Really? Really? Do you want me to take this black phallic object and shove it in your mouth? Because that might shut you up a little bit. Coming from a gay guy. That was original. Coming from a gay guy. I wish I could see you better. I just see a bald head and... Is that a Michael Vick jersey? Circa the Falcons?
Yes, sir.
Wow. I don't think I want to say anything anymore.
300 million.
You know it did say no colors, right?
I'm not black.
I didn't say coloreds, you racist fuck. Jesus Christ. I said colors. Thank you. I'm gonna dip out of that joke, whatever. I didn't really want to do that. That wasn't on the list. It just was flowing so well with the whole gay bike riding thing. It doesn't matter. Listen, I just started a new job. I have a 4-year degree. I graduated from Boulder. I'm a Buffalo. I have a higher education. Yes. But yeah. Ow! Potheads in the house. I have an awesome new job. My mom is really proud of it. Now, with my 4-year degree, I landed a sick job at a head shop. I sell bongs to drug users. It's really cool. My mom's proud, man. It's really, there are a few jobs in this world that you have to go home to sober up from. That's my job. My job's cool. This girl came in a couple days ago. She was looking for an OB. I know a few of you guys know what that is. It's a straight pipe with a bubble on it at the very end, right? And she says to me, she goes, do you have any pretty ones? I'm like, bitch, you're buying a meth pipe. Pretty went out the door about 6 months ago when this habit started kicking in. All right, okay, all right, that's fine. It's cool. We're in a meth crowd. Here we go. All right. I got meth jokes.
I got meth.
I know you do, because we're on 4343 Sheridan Boulevard.
Yeah.
That sign must have fallen off. No meth on premises. That must have fallen off the door. Yeah, we really like meth here. Moving along. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I've been doing some time already. I'm gonna start wrapping this up. I let myself go. Oh, where's that? Where's Vic? Is Vic still in here? No, he left. Okay, that's probably a good sign. I just can't decide if I want to get dirty with you guys or not. I don't know If y'all like dick jokes. You guys like dick jokes? All right. I let myself go really bad recently, like really bad. Like, you ever let yourself go so long you know it's gonna take like a solid hour to an hour and a half just to get yourself back in presentable shape, right? You finally look down, it's date night, you're like, oh shit, my pubes are so long, I don't even want to touch myself. God. My back hair is so long right now, I can reach back there and braid it. I can braid my back hair. Yeah. You know how gross that is? Like, I try to wax my back when I'm a little poor right now, and I know it's a little gay. Like I said, 3 parts. You didn't hear the whole joke, but I realize that is a little gay. But back hair is gross. I mean, ladies, would you not disagree? Back hair is pretty fucking gross. Because no one wants to wake up in the morning with a face full of body pubes. Just like, just in your mouth and shit. Like, you don't know if it's a pubic hair or a fucking back hair. Just, that's fucking gross. And it's awesome though, because I gotta say lately, like when I'm poor, is I take my razor and I just fucking like shave my back like this and shit, so I have like racetracks going down there, so I hang the razor by the wire. It's awesome. It works really well. It's really embarrassing. But ladies, I just gotta say thank you for what y'all do. Thank you for what you do, because if it feels anything like it does to get your vagina waxed, like it does to get my back waxed, holy God, thank you for what y'all do for us. Because y'all go through a lot of shit. Fellas, give them a round of applause. They go through a lot of shit to make that vagina look amazing. Look flavorful. It looks like a filet mignon. Just like, oh my God, I just want to eat it, right? But we don't give a fuck, because we're assholes, aren't we? We're assholes. We just look at it like, yep, that's vagina. All right. Yeah, right? Yeah, we're fucking assholes. So thank y'all for what you do. You give us blowjobs. Y'all give us blowjobs. Blowjobs, fellas. That has got to be the grossest thing in the history of time. I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good blowjob. But that has got to be the grossest thing ever. Because you know 75% of the time they put that dick in their mouth for the first time, it's not freshly clean. You know, it's after like 2.5 hours at Jugz, just fucking scratching your nuts away, drinking $20 fish bowls, and you're like, hey, bitch, you want to suck on this? She's like, oh, sure, let's do that. And you get home, and you can't say to the guy for the first time ever, hey, random dude in my house, would you mind hopping into my shower and scrubbing that shit down real quick? Before you put it near my face? That would be great. That's why I always travel with wet naps, because you never know, you're going to need to clean your shit up with some wet naps. It's awesome. Yes, it's true. Let me tell you, the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. I'm sitting there, I'm with this girl, and we're getting a little hot and heavy. And fellas, couples, always have a plan. Always have a plan. Know what you are gonna do with it, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm getting flashed. She's blowing me, to put it bluntly. And she says to me, she goes, don't come in my mouth. I'm like, all right, I won't. She goes, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I won't do it, I promise. I promise.
Oh, hey,
So I'm sitting there, and she's flashing me, and I get to vinegar strokes. I mean, vinegar strokes. Like for those of you who watch the league, like that moment when there is nothing in this world that can stop you from coming. Like your arm could be stuck between a boulder and a fucking mountain, and you'd still be like, oh my God, ah! Oh my God! Ah! Right? It doesn't fucking matter. So she's going, and I'm at the very end. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm gonna come, and she freaks out like she's opening a bottle of champagne. Just like, what the fuck? I'm not shooting anthrax out of my dick. Get on that shit. What are you doing? But the problem with this is I'm sitting down on my couch like so. She's on her knees. So when she avoids like this, it points to me like this. And I pop one off. And I'm like, oh God, this is not good. Whoosh, right in my eye, people. Jugz, I came in my eye. I came in. Vic, have you ever accidentally come in your own eye and then told your boys about it? Of course not. Of course not. Ladies, thank you for what you do. Thank smoking. Bullshit! Bullshit! I've smoked a lot of weed in my life. I have never had eyes that red for that long. All right, that's it for me, guys. Enjoy your headliner. Thank you very much.
Okay, from the nastiest bastard I've ever met. I'll see you in the parking lot at 11:30. I believe in blowjobs. Hey, I have a house, a car, furniture, 2 children, 11 grandkids. Maybe I should have said no. Yeah, right? I only have 2 children. My son has 7 kids. Jesus Christ. He didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh, I guess we're Catholic. That's right, we don't do birth control. True story. Oh, sorry, Tony. I swear, I told him time after time, if you're going to jump out of an airplane, wear a parachute. Well, they've got that fixed now. There are no more new ones coming. They're all out of diapers, finally. Now I've got a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 17-year-old grandchildren living in my house. I know more about rap music than I should at 60 years old. I'd rather not hear about who's fucking your mother, or the neighbor, or the cop is going to pop a cap in your ass. There you go. I said, what? That didn't happen with us. They just tear gassed us and sent us to jail. This is a true story. Hey, this is what it is. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself this evening. Our headliner, Deacon, has been doing comedy for over 15 years. I found that out. I've been doing comedy for 5. I says, I'm old. I don't have that kind of time. I'm on my way out, okay? Can we hurry this along? He is the coordinator for New Talent Night at Comedy Works Downtown. He's a very funny man. I really appreciate his sense of humor and his knowledge. For the most famous and very reliable and funny, put your hands together for Mr. Deacon Gray. Let's give it up. Woo!
It's 7-Eleven, ladies and gentlemen. 7-Eleven. I always love it when a woman posts her hours. How are you, folks? God bless you. I love this is like the table that judges right here. I appreciate that. It's lovely. We got the fucking Russian judge over here. We got Santa Claus with a video camera back here in the back, which is something you'd see in a pedophile movie. I'm so pleased with where my career is right now. Performing in a sports bar by Lakeside. Off season too. Off season Lakeside. It's like being in town when the circus is closed or something. It's good to be here. This is exciting for me. Last night I was performing in Aurora, and if you get a chance to go up there for the meth festival, you should go, because that is it's a good time. They got games for the kids. There's Pin the Tooth on the Attic. There's how much is this TV worth? There's Tweaky the meth clown making balloon animals. Well, he tries to, but he doesn't have the lung capacity, so he just ends up tying off with it, so it's still educational. Now Aurora wants to get the stock show. I think they should combine the two. The National Western Meth and Stock Show. It's like, why is that cow so skinny? I don't know, but his milk will fuck you up. I live downtown. I live in a bad Jewish neighborhood, 6 Points. Middle East Side. No. Last week I tried to high-five a Jew, but he talked me down. It's a terrible joke. It's actually not true. I live in Capitol Hill. I live next to the grocery store they call Queen Supers. Yeah, I don't want to say my grocery store is gay, but the self-help checkout line has a lisp. Are you using your own fact? It'd be cool if the grocery store represented your hood, right? Like at the Safeway at 5 Points, it's like, take no bags, motherfucker. Why are you looking for change? Ain't no fucking change. I love this. I feel like I'm in an 8th grader's basement. Shoebox of fucking pinball shit. My mom made me take down all the posters. They were really hot. They should make fatheads for like perverted 14-year-olds and just like hot chicks and turn off to your fathead. Okay, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. All right, anyway. I'm not from Denver. I'm originally from the OC. That's right, Oklahoma City, bitches. Oklahoma, where the state bird is the tornado. People always ask about my heritage. I used to believe I was a quarter Cherokee because my mom said there was a 1 in 4 chance my father was Cherokee. It's a tough one. It's got some math in it, I know. It's a 25% chance I'm half Cherokee, or a 100% chance my mom's a hoe. She's an Arapaho. I am big. Oh, she's taking my mom's side. I almost fell off the door. It's a fucking door.
Welcome to the North Side.
We wanted to get a casket lid, but we couldn't afford it. Fucking door. At least there's not a knob. That's good. Door. Are we under a bridge? Should be like a fucking barrel fire going or something. Like these would be real cobwebs and shit. Yeah! I'm a Jugz with a Z. Just one G though, that's kind of sad. There's a similar bar for this for women over 50 called SAGS. Wear a cummerbund. It's a stupid visual, alright. People think that Oklahoma's backwards, that we're not gay friendly. That's not true. Every year for 2 weeks we host the Women's Softball College World Series. So for 2 weeks Oklahoma is your lesbian vacation destination. They embrace that shit too. There's a picture of a vagina on the outfield wall, and when one of the batters hits it, it makes a noise. Some lucky woman's going home with an Isuzu. I am being nice, right? I'm still not talking about my mom.
No, but I'm telling her.
Yeah, don't tell my mom. I come from a very religious family. I have 3 brothers who are preachers, which makes the holidays a fucking barrel of monkeys. It's like, who wants to say grace? Oh, we all do. Takes fucking forever, man. The holidays suck for religious people, especially the non-religious holidays. Like every year for Halloween, Mom would dress us up in full costume and then take us to church. The world's lamest haunted house. It was lame because it was filled with things only people from my church would be scared of, right? So you'd walk in the first room and a guy would jump out, "Oh, I'm gay," right? And the next room is a single mom, right? And last room is a scientist. Don't look at the scientist, kids. So what else? I've been traveling. I was up in Wyoming. Jealous.
Oh yeah. What?
Just across the border, there's a stand there, and it says "Discount Fireworks." It's like, that's not where you want to save a few pennies, is it? It's like budget skydiving. I saved a buck, lost a finger, but I saved a buck. Got to fly for the first time since they put the new scanners in. I like the full body scanners. I wish I could pay them extra and they would take x-rays I need. You're looking at my junk, why not check out my prostate while you're down there, right? I'd rather pay a bag fee than a copay. Saw a celebrity out there, saw Tim Tebow out at the airport. He was feeding a carrot to the devil horse. He's gonna save that fucking horse, I know he is. He's gonna ride him to a mission or something, he'll do that. I love football. Although I don't like, it's gotten to where I don't like to watch football on television. It's kind of weird because like I feel like all the commercials during a football game are questioning my manhood. Have you noticed that, guys? Like during a football game, all the commercials are like trunks, beer, meat. Ah! It's like, dude, calm the fuck down. I just had some soup. It better be chunky. Ah! It's fucking cool, man. All right, I'm just bringing some vegetables. You gonna grill those, pussy? Ah! I'm not a pussy. I drive a truck. Can it tow a fucking blade? Ah! Every commercial screaming at you. They don't even know. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's soap. Soap! It's straight clean. What the fuck? It's soap. The worst ones are the liquor companies, because the liquor companies all try to convince you that the founder of their company was somehow a badass. Or like, in 1832, Jack Daniels once donkey punched a Kentucky whore. Said that smooth sipping whiskey tasted fruity. Since then, Jack Daniels has been the official liquor of domestic violence. John Jameson jumps overboard and he fucks the squid and he gets his barrel back. Is that all I gotta do to get a fucking drink? Jesus. My favorite commercial is the one for Ross because I like their jingle. I bought it at Ross. Because you know the next line is, and then I got on a bus. Oh my God. This is like the fucked up stand-up comedy version of Titanic. Why, mommy? Why is that not nice? Her heart will go on.
John! Just let him go.
Lower the lifeboat.
Pardon me, sir?
Hey, you take the ass whooping.
What is that all about? Were we even talking about ass whooping?
Leave your mom out.
Texan. Dallas. I hate, I swear to God. I hate Guess what? Who wants it? Let him do the acting.
Continue on, Dick. Why are you playing?
Okay, alright.
This is the one from the bowl of
I'm just telling jokes.
Talk to it. Come on.
It's all a good time, right? Where the fuck was I? Oh, Ross. I was in Ross. I was in Sears today because that's the quickest way to go back in time. And it's a perfect example. In Sears, there's a big section, huge letters on the wall. It says cameras and watches. It's like they should change that to shit my phone does now. Where the fuck's Vinnie when we do it?
I know. What you want?
Yeah, he's back in Boulder. Fucking running over prairie dogs. We when we need actual police work. Oh my goodness gracious. So, that's how I feel too, sir. What shall we talk about next? Here's something I kind of feel weird about. I feel guilty doing comedy sometimes because, well, my brothers, they work really hard. My brothers work really, really hard. And I make my money telling jokes to drunks. And they, my brothers, they scrimp and save their money, and I spend my money on booze and women. But now, because of the economy, my brothers and I are in the same exact financial situation. And so the sad part is, like, I'm having to teach them how to be poor. Like, I have a lot more experience being poor than they do. Like, it's like they're newly homeless and I'm king of the hobos, right? So I'm having to teach them how to do poor people things, like they've never been to a Big Lots before, which I love Big Lots because, like, Big Lots has, like, discontinued foods and promotional cereals, and, like, it has one aisle that has nothing but Mexican food that they couldn't sell at the Mexican supermarket. But it's all a quarter, right? And when I was growing up, we didn't have that. We used to have a place, we used to call it the Denton Can Store. It was like the discount grocery store. Like, it had one aisle that was nothing but canned goods with no labels on them. But they were like a nickel, right? And when you took them home, it was like a four-person scratch game. You're like, come on, corn, come on, corn, come on, corn. It's like, oh, fuck, beets. Because it's kind of like a blind date. No matter what's in there, you're having dinner with it. Long way to go for that. Yeah. We're at a sports bar. Are there any sports fans here? Yeah, I got a big fan down here. See that? Nuggets. A third of our team is playing in China right now. All of our tattoos over in fucking China. Baseball, we had the World Series Game 2 tonight. When it comes to baseball, I am officially pro-steroid. Like anything that makes it less fucking boring, I am all for it, right? Like I wish they would take extra steroids and just Hulk out every once in a while. Just, and that's like an out, right? Or
At least you're getting your money.
yeah. Or here's how you make baseball more exciting. I think all the players should be required to take drugs. They should just not be told which drugs they're taking. It's like long line drive to left field. Oh, but the left fielder's on ecstasy and rolling in the grass. Let's go. Oh, all right. Shortstop on speed makes the catch. My favorite part of the baseball game is when they introduce the player, they play his walk-up music, his theme song. So, like, here's Todd Helton, and they got him like his fucking bullets flowing in the wind or whatever. And but I was thinking, this home field advantage, why don't we play shitty songs when the other batters come up? It's like, now I'm batting for St. Louis, Albert Pujols.